Hello, welcome back. My name is Jack Wolf, and this is my channel, Impressions. According to the San Diego Zoo, an owl can hear a mouse step on a twig from 75 feet away. That's amazing. I don't know how much a mouse weighs, but the fact that it can step on a twig and an owl can hear it is extraordinary. Now, most of the time for us, when we're in a conversation, if someone's talking to us and we're not talking, we're reloading, getting ready to fire back at them what we've got to say next. We have this little term in society now called active listening, and I'm glad to hear it. Isn't that funny? I'm glad to hear it. We need to be active listeners. We need to really pay attention to what people are saying. I want to read something to you from Bernard Mays, who started a suicide hotline in 1962, and here's what he said about listening. He said, "It doesn't take a PhD or an MD to save someone's life. What it takes is a willingness to listen." The San Francisco suicide rate was cut in half when he instituted it in 1962. Just listening and listening well. I think that's the extraordinary thing about the Lord, that he really listened and listened well. The woman at the well probably poured her heart out to him. The woman caught in adultery was able to pour her heart out to him. You know, even the Pharisees, I think, he paid attention and really listened to them, because when we listen well, it builds a bridge between the person who's talking and us, and vice versa. We all want to be heard, but we're guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. We're all guilty of it. We're in a conversation, and instead of looking at the person and really hearing, we're glancing at our cell phone, or we're distracted by what's going on around us. You know what I want to encourage you to do this week? I want you to think about the owl. I want you to think about the person who's in front of you, the barista at Starbucks, your wife, your husband, your children. Yes, the stranger who you don't even know their name that might be talking to you about who knows what. Look up at them, make eye contact, and listen well. The Bible says this, that we need to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. I wonder if some of the anger might go down in our society that we live in if we were actually better listeners. I want to show you this little image that I came across, and then I want to check back with you, see what you thought of it. Isn't that amazing? These statues up against this brick wall, that they are so intently listening. Maybe they listened so long they became petrified. But that's really someone who wants to hear. You know what? Be that person that when someone walks away from you, that, you know what, that person really heard what I had to say. Now, I know it's not easy. It's not easy for me. But let's try to pick up the spirit of Frasier Crane when people talk to us, as he signed off on his radio show of that old sitcom. This is Frasier Crane, and I'm listening. Have a great week. See you next time.